Everybody, Dave White, Even Flow Services here. Thanks for checking out the video, jumping on YouTube or Facebook. I appreciate your time. And we're talking about gutter pricing today. A lot of the guys on the Facebook groups will always put up different posts. Some of the guys might be, window cleaners getting into the gutter cleaning aspect of things and picking up that service. So different questions come about, what would you charge for, this size home, and has this gutters, and what would you do here? And so guys have been awesome from all over the country, all over the world, sharing usually positive information on, the best ways or how they go about doing their pricing or the gutter cleaning. And for us here in Delaware, for us with Even Flow, how I do our pricing, I hit on about 5 or 6 different, factors that will, determine what I would charge for a home. The first is driving. You got to get in your truck and you got to get there. Is it in the neighborhood down the street? Is it, an hour away at the beach? Are you driving up into Pennsylvania? So is there tons of traffic on I-95? So these things, you want to kind of factor in. Are they near other customers of yours that you can, group together? Because as you guys know, with, this whole industry, driving is the killer. So that's number one. If they're gonna be an hour away, you got to at least, bump up the gas fee, the tolls, that sort of thing. And most people are, not going to balk at you adjusting the price slightly. To do that, especially if they can't find anybody in their area, or if the guys are off the charts with the pricing. So driving is number one. Number two would be just linear footage. How many feet are you going to be cleaning? A lot of guys I've seen will have a per foot price. $1.50 to $2 is what I've seen, and that's a good benchmark to go on, but I definitely wouldn't set that as your pricing. Reason being, you can go, especially here in Delaware, Pennsylvania, we have townhomes that are, they're $400,000 or $500,000 townhomes, but they'll have a 20-foot piece on top and a 20-foot piece on the back and maybe 10 more feet. So you're looking at maybe 60 feet of gutter. But with the height of the gutter, and difficulty, you need a 40-foot ladder, you need another guy to help you out, and if you're charging per foot, it's not even worth the gas to go there. So, you gotta have some other measures to kind of, do your pricing, but having a square footage is good on some applications, but I wouldn't use that as the go-to means of things. So, driving and then linear footage, how much you're actually cleaning, are the first two. The next would be, I guess, pitch of the roof. Are you able to walk the roof safely without damaging the roof or damaging yourself? There's another key. If we can come to a home and walk the roof, where you can pull up and pull away 30, 40 minutes tops. Same house with, very steep pitch, and you got to move the ladder all the way around, it's going to take twice as long. So you have to adjust your pricing, accordingly. Usually those folks that we can walk, we usually just, take a little bit off than what we would charge normally, and those that are completely steep roof, they might be a little higher charge there. So the driving, the length of the gutter, and then the pitch of the roof, if you're able to walk it, definitely factors in to our pricing. Let me see what else. I guess gutter guards or screens, if they have those on there, sometimes it can benefit you, sometimes it can be a big hassle. So if they have guards on there where they're top-notch guards, and they're still in great shape, and you're able to go up there and blow them off. Usually we'll have some customers that have some guards that kind of lay flat, and they work well, but a lot of debris will collect on there. and then that can be an issue. So if the guards are covered up with debris, they're not going to work properly, and you're going to have issues with overflow. So if we can just get up there and blow those off, that's a fairly easy job. Now, if we have to go up there and the guards are buckled in, they've got Home Depot guards or whatever the case, if you got to take them off, clean the gutters, reinstall them, then that's a whole nother level of pricing. So definitely let them know about that, because that's going to take twice as long, if not longer, to do that. I guess thirdly would be trees and shrubs. I know we have a lot of homes where we've asked, and some customers have. They've had some tree guys come, and I know it's expensive, but there's times when it's just nearly impossible to get to the gutter, or you get all scratched up from whatever the bushes and trees are, and it's just a hassle, a bear to kind of maneuver around the home to get to where you need to get to up there to get them all cleaned out. So I guess accessibility, to the gutters is another factor that we would factor into our charging and pricing. I guess finally would be the amount of downspouts. Generally, most homes have, around 6. But there was a fella, not sure where it was, in Oregon or somewhere, on Facebook this morning that had a home, 2-story home, had 15 downspouts. So that's, at least twice as many as most homes. So you got to make sure them spouts are cleaned out. The elbows are good. A lot of these guys fly by night, and these, guys are just doing it on the fly. We'll just get there and blow them out real quick. But, I've learned over time that if you do not, make sure they're good to go, next good rain, they fill up and overflow, and you've got that customer calling you back after they've already paid you, whatever the fee or range with them. And that's just not a good look, you know what I mean? So make sure the spouts are definitely clean. And plus, you got to go back. You got to drop what you're doing, drive back to that customer's house, waste your gas, your time. It's frustrating. So take the time up front to make sure those spouts are clean. We flush them out with either a 5-gallon bucket we can just take up with us and dump half that bucket in there. And a lot of times you can use a blower and just make sure that they're blown all the way out. But it's best to, if you have time, use a bucket. And also, some customers want you to take a hose and, rinse them out from one end to the other. And that's another upsell. That's definitely not standard, gutter cleaning. That's kind of more of detailing and rinsing out every little granule. Now, we make sure that our guard, services, things are, hand cleaned and then blown out at least, so all that stuff's out of there. But, definitely factor in your time. So, anyway, I hope this helps, guys. Just a little bit of a thing I've been thinking about, and seen a lot of posts on online about that. And so, not to get into our exact pricing of what we would charge, but you can kind of gauge that online. But definitely would charge a little more than what you think. Maybe $20 more than what you come with, 25. Because a lot of times it will be longer than you think. So. Anyway, wishing you all the best. Spring is around the corner here. It's about 55 here in Delaware, and we've got some more work lined up for this week, and looking forward to it. So take care, God bless, and we'll talk to you soon.